Hello, I'm Markee Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and welcome to another episode of the EVE Online 30-Day Challenge. Today, I'm going to find trouble, and I'm going to use the advice of the guys here in TeamSpeak to help me find some trouble, maybe. Or maybe they're just going to laugh at me. We shall see. So, go ahead and start laughing now, guys.
You're pretty good at finding trouble on your own. You
Yes.
don't need us.
Probably not. Probably not. So... okay, well, let's see here. Okay, I'm going to undock. I'm just going to start roaming around a little ways, and let's see here. Now, to attack another player and not get let's see, to attack another player and to not get attacked myself, or no, that's not what I mean. Come on, stop it. To take on another player and not get killed by the fleet or whatever. Concord.
Challenge him to a duel.
Well, I need to be in nullsec.
Yeah, low sec.
Low sec.
Low or null sec on both.
Null sec, low sec, wormhole, or challenge them to a duel.
And so in low sec is considered 0.4 or below.
Yes.
But in low sec though, don't I still get attacked by them for attacking somebody else?
Not by Concord, but by the gates if you're standing around the gate. Not by the gates, by the cannons around the gate.
I see. So I have to stay away from the gates until my timer runs out. Is that a fair assessment?
Yes.
Okay.
You will get the criminal flag and for like 15 minutes, and every time you come in sight of the station or gate guns, that resets. So either just sit in space for 15 minutes until it goes off, or dock in the station.
You can dock, go AFK, make a sandwich, come back, talk with us, and let us guess what the sandwich is.
Already had lunch, thank you.
Haven't seen you take out that boat to kill something.
Yeah. Well, I am only lightly skilled in it.
How much DPS you got?
I have no idea. How do I know?
Check your ship fitting.
Yeah, just a second.
In the offense, there should be 3 numbers. Some of them will be 0, and some of them not. That is your combined damage.
100 DPS?
Yeah, you're set to gank.
So I guess that's pretty good.
For that ship, not really.
Oh.
Your skills are really low.
And
Those being guns, you won't hit all the time. Unless you're insanely close to the target.
I mean, you probably haven't even been taught what the cap boosters are.
No, I haven't.
They're the preferred method of cap regeneration in PvP.
If you're flying Minmatar ships, it's not usually not the biggest concern. But if you are flying Galantis ships, and then they are a big concern. In Minmatar ship, you rather use what's it called? Ancillary shield booster.
Warp drive active.
Then a shield booster that uses cap charges also.
And to the Twitch chat, like LV, we're not teaching. I mean, he's doing stuff, and we teach him the things that he's doing. We're not here to give him a lesson plan.
Right. It's basically just me making a fool of myself and them standing by and watching.
And bumping you sometimes into a little right direction.
Why can't I, on the map here, fuck, I can't seem to get it to route to destination.
I'm not sure what you want to do.
Warp drive.
I'm trying on the map. So, I'm looking at the map. I want to go someplace that has a security status that's lower. Whatnot. I want to get down here to like 0.4.
Well, you need to set your map to show security status.
I do have security status showing on the map.
No, the security status of the system. And you can hover over every single system, but you can show security level. So you go to star map.
Let's see here.
Warp drive active.
That's another thing about, I said earlier, there's things to learn in the star map as well. So you go to the star map.
Go to star. Okay, why has my map changed then? I used to be able to click on any one of these little spots and then just say set destination. I don't understand why that's changed.
Well, you should be able to. You might have had some other window up that was blocking it. You can show the security status, so click on security status.
Well, that's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to navigate. So I used to be able to double click on any of these,
Requested.
and it would maybe have to be in really close. And see, I click on them, and nothing happens. And that's what's frustrating me. I right click or left click and there we go.
Yeah.
Gee
In this
whiz.
game, one of the adages is right click is your friend.
It's ticking me off because
But as you can see in the star map, there's a bunch of filters there.
yeah. I was just trying to use it to navigate, primarily. And that's frustrating because I'm almost positive it worked the other way the other day. where I double click with my left mouse button and it would bring up that menu. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not the way it works.
No.
Warp drive active.
Markee,
Mhm.
have you got any tourists in your cargo bay?
Tourists. Oh, tourists.
Yeah, tourists.
They were all too afraid to fly with me. They all knew that it was going to mean their death.
You're not gonna die. You don't have me with you.
Are you like a bad luck charm?
I'm the one with missiles. It's somewhat bad to have me close.
Warp drive active.
Saw something red on the screen. Not sure what it was. It's disappeared now. Is that a warp bubble I just flew through? I'm not sure what that was.
Planet, probably.
Planet, okay.
No,
You're not in Nullsec.
Yeah.
I think he activated tactical radar.
I hit Alt D, I thought.
Yep, that's Control D. That's what you hit.
More reason why I use the GUI.
Clicker.
Yeah, well, I screw up on other stuff. I think I'm hitting one thing, I'm actually hitting another.
How you got married?
Yes, well, that wasn't the hard part. So,
Yeah, that's another thing. Control D opens up your tactical.
yeah, I
view
got
that
somebody
shows you
here.
ranges.
Are they attacking me?
I'm not sure. All I see is neutrals.
Well, they're named FNS by Markee.
It's the name of their ship.
Warp drive
Yeah.
active.
If it has Markee in its name, it's probably a bad sign.
Probably. Yes, I see multiple. Hostiles, or they're not hostile, but they want to be.
Warp drive active.
There's really no need to have that open when you're in high sec anyway. Unless you're in a deep space spot trying to watch out for probes.
So what's a cormorant?
Mining ship.
Well, a mining
Caldari
ship.
destroyer.
No,
Caldari Destroyer.
Yeah,
Okay. Yes, well, he's right here at the gate.
everything's a mining ship for me.
I see.
Now that you're in the stabber, as long as you activate your mods, Cormorant wouldn't be able to hit you on the first volley.
Someone in chat is saying that they are coming.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I noticed that.
Warp drive.
Let them destroy you and let them lose their security status.
If it's a new non-war target, they will get concorded attacks first.
I'm going down in a few seconds. Yeah, right, buddy. I, as a professional at Eve, you're not getting me. I'm highly educated.
Warp drive active.
I feel like this is cat and mouse a little bit.
Now to figure out which one of those you are.
Yes. Well, the mouse may bite the cat before he gets eaten.
Warp drive active.
I assume you're on the correct overview.
I have no idea.
I have no idea what is that other, whatever that is.
Yeah.
Now that you're in low sec, you want to see everybody.
Yes, well, I believe that I can. I believe we set that to see everybody. Unless it did something else that... I don't know. I can tell you I've been confused by that.
Warp drive.
Wow, that was just one low sec jump.
Well, John's been doing a pretty good job of following me.
you know, you're in the region of Genesis, which is the region where the Eve Gate is located.
Oh, really? I didn't realize I was that close.
Well, I don't know how close, it's just it's in that region, so I believe it's in the constellation of New Eden.
Warp drive active.
Okay. A little lonely in this sector. It's only me.
Warp drive active.
Most of the time I would be happy to see something like that. You can do whatever you want in the whole system.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Chat room is like you can get naked and run around.
That is yet to be implemented in Eve.
The only thing you can do naked is to float around on your naked frozen corpse space, but that's not a fun thing to do.
Corpses can't fly.
No, yeah, they just float around. Wonder if they move if I bump into them.
You can't bump them. They stay in one location until they expire. They have an expiry date, or someone picks them up and keeps them frozen for infinity. Like me.
I have 33 more people who've placed bounties on me.
You should put bounties on them.
Yeah, I probably have enough money to do that. $62.8 billion.
People are making rainbows and fireworks show outside of the
Warp drive active.
Moon 4 station in Jita.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Someone is always challenging me to a duel, and I don't want to duel him. Maybe you can duel him.
Maybe I can duel them?
Yeah. I'm gonna put his name in the chat. You can challenge him for a duel outside Jita station if nobody wants to. If there are not any war targets.
Warp drive active.
So when I see somebody on the list in the right in local, as compared to seeing what's in when I scan, I'm seeing ship names in the scan, but I'm seeing their names in local. Is that right?
Yes.
What is an arbitrator?
It's a cruiser.
Warp drive active.
For over 75 years, people have saved money with...
How about that?
Sorry, from the top.
Don't you love it when shit unmutes itself? That was Twitch.
If stuff like that happens to you quite often, it's just a matter of time until you become one of those guys that got caught on Twitch with some inappropriate stuff being played.
Oh. Yeah. Well, good thing I'm not playing anything inappropriate. Like EVE Online or something. At work.
Last week I found, people were talking about that in chat, and I looked it up, and there was this guy who left his camera on with his girlfriend doing their thing. And there was some game breaker it was. They reported on it, and they showed part of the video, and then when he returned back to his computer later and he sat down, he goes, "Oh no." It was funny.
That's what you get for having your camera in your bedroom.
The best part is all the other people were just watching porn by themselves.
What have I got here?
Actually got some girls.
What is Grave Rush in Merlin? What is
Merlin is a scanning ship. Grave Rush, no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you have drones in that ship, do you?
Not that I'm aware of.
Yeah, so they can tackle you. You can't do much about it.
Uh-oh. I got John Midwolf here, too.
That's a frigate.
I think you should run away.
I am.
Activate your defense modules, at least.
It is.
Your shield mod, too.
Ah, they got me.
I can't tell if you're using artillery or autocannons on there. You should target the arbitrator if you consider it to be the easiest one to target and hit.
Should at least try to shoot something.
Shoot.
I'm trying.
Yeah. Shoot.
Oh, shut up! What do you think I'm doing?
I'm trying to calmly be the fleet commander here.
Yes,
Primarily
well,
the arbitrator. Get in close if you can. Actually, probably can.
I can't seem to get anything done here.
This, I'm sorry, this fit is not really that great either.
Yeah. I've got him in here, not really hitting him very much.
Well, now you gotta hurt him if you're gonna go down.
Yeah, then the little thing on the right side of the left side makes your gun hit small targets worse. Destroys your tracking structure.
You don't need to run the cap recharges because there's not really that far down yet.
Oh, he can drop them so the enemy doesn't get any.
Most of the time, take too much space.
Sweet!
And now just
Be ready.
click on something to be ready to jump to the pod.
I'm jumping. I'm out of there.
Ah, good.
If they pod you, they lose security status. Yeah, that I'd have to look at that ship again because that was like not a good fit.
No, it was an awful fit.
I don't know who gave that to you.
Yeah, it was a gift.
Yeah.
You couldn't web anybody. You couldn't warp scramble them.
It was somewhat a PvE ship.
Yeah.
Why is my ship stuck?
Is it humping something?
It
What are you doing?
Because you're trying to warp when right against something, you need to back away from it, I think.
How do I back away from it?
Well, click in space somewhere.
Begin on clicking the minus on the left side of your speedbar to stop the warping process. Then double click in space away from the thing you are bumping into. And then try to warp again.
Yeah.
You have to do it fast because those people might be coming here soon.
Yeah,
They
well,
know. They probably know how to use the directional scanners.
There we
Markee,
go.
you need to stop the ship.
I did.
Okay, didn't show on the stream yet.
Yeah.
You must have right clicked because I don't know how you managed to get to a customs office. It's not even showing on your
sometimes-
overview.
I have no idea.
He was inside the customs office.
Yeah, the customs office warp is different than going to a planet, so I don't know how you wound up there.
And sometimes when I warp to a planet, I warp to the customs office. So I think it's. I don't know if it's a bug or. Sometimes when you warp to a station, you warp to the customs office. Just try it out by warping to planets randomly, then you'll see it.
Active.
So highlights from this episode will be me blowing up. How cool is that?
That's not cool.
Yeah, I
You're
know.
blowing up the gifts.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you didn't even get them back. You didn't even take one of them down with you.
I tried shooting and I hadn't targeted, I had my guns turned on, but it just wasn't doing anything. So,
Yeah, it's shame on the person that gave you that shift to send it to you with a crappy fit.
Okay,
It was Sherman.
yeah,
Yeah, you should put a bounty on it, like 50 million or something. That's it.
you had a missing mod because it has 4 medium slots, and you only had 3 showing there.
Wasn't it? What isn't he hiding passive modules? Or you could have had a cap rate charger or something passive.
Markee,
Yeah, I don't know.
2.5 million have been claimed from your head.
Oh wow, 2.5 million. That's gonna get my bounty lower.
Everything
Yeah, but
counts.
Yeah, I think he used to have everything being shown. I guess they took that off, so if you had a shield extender, that wouldn't be
Docking
shown.
permission requested. Docking request accepted.
yeah.
Okay.
Can you now use most of the useful modules for cruisers?
I have no idea.
As in, can you use warp disruptors, stasis backfires, the basic damage modules, medium armament? Because if you can use those, we can someday in some episode go through different fits of how we would fit a PvE ship and why, what modules to put on PvP ship and why. That's also one really important thing. So kind of like go through the basic fitting for the low skill point players or new players.
Well, I don't know how much, what all I can do yet. I know that I'm not. It's my least skilled class. I just took it out because it was pretty much ready to go.
Yeah.
Looking at the attributes on that ship, I see there's no drones. There's no drones who can save you from frigates.
Yeah. Plus, they didn't have a disruptor or what.
Yeah, so
Because if they can disrupt and web him, then he can disrupt and web them. And if you get a Merlin webbed and disrupted, then on a cruiser, then you will shoot him to pieces pretty quickly.
Warp drive active.
Okay, I'm gonna go get a ship, and I'm going to Jita.
and just a reminder, when you dock in your pod in a station that has nothing, you will get the
Docking permission
the
Oops.
free rookie ship.
request
Right.
accepted.
You can
Isn't
have items, but if it has a ship, you don't get a rookie ship.
I hope you insured that ship, because if you did, it's free money.
I don't remember.
You didn't.
Yeah, you get the basic insurance anyways, like
Hey.
fuel risk.
We need people to stop giving you bounty. They need to give you stuff so you can fly it and lose the bounty.
So I got 2,500,000 insurance payout.
Yeah, you can insure the ships that are given to you in the, I think this was the advanced military tutorial. They give it to you for free, and they expect you to lose them. So I insured them, and I got money.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay, I'm headed over to Jita. We'll go see if we can I'll get docked up, and then we'll see if we can find the
Warp drive
ship that this guy is in on Jita Cam stream.
Do you plan on shooting, getting some screen time, or just bumping him?
I'm going to bump him. I'm sure that they're going to shoot at me. Somebody's going to take a shot at me, I'm sure.
Warp drive active.
So,
He isn't in a ship. He's got his camera set on the statue and then zoomed back towards the dock out of the station. So he's somewhere else, cloaked.
he's cloaked, huh?
No, he has put the camera on the statue. Then he turns the camera around and backs it towards the station. I've got the absolutely same view on my screen by doing that. And
He's cheating.
Yeah. So,
Cheating?
yeah, so you can't bump him or find him or shoot him or anything.
Still can get screen time.
Yeah, I was doing that a little earlier.
Well, now, you know, if they're cloaked, right? I mean, you can still uncloak them, can't you? I mean,
Yeah, if
he-
you get it,
he
if
can-
you're lucky and you get in range, and then you'll decloak him.
But yeah.
But he could be zoomed out, you know, so far that you can only just maybe guess where he is.
Yeah, I mean, he is somewhere, I think, within 100 kilometers of the statue.
mm.
So when you come to the docking,
Warp drive active.
where you undock from the Jita station, click on the statue, click on the look at statue, then just zoom out from it, align it to the station, zoom a little bit back in, and then voila, got the view, the camera view. So he's just cheating.
Okay, so tell me, how does cloaking work?
Your ship
You-
disappears.
Well, okay, yes. But beyond
to have-
that, if I want to cloak, how would I do that?
Warp drive.
Well, of course, you have to have the skills to use the cloak, and you have to buy the cloak. There's the standard cheapy cloak that you can put on a ship, and it makes you go at a crawling pace, and you can't warp with it. And then there's the covert ops cloak that you fit on a ship that you can warp while cloaked. You can look up the mod in the market there.
Okay. And so you have to have some skills for that, though, huh?
Yeah. And if you're on a ship that's not specially made for cloak, like the recon ships and stealth bombers and covered up frigates, you also get, I think it's targeting penalty. You can't target a ship for like 10 or 15 seconds. I'm not sure exactly how long. You cannot
Yeah.
lock ships after you drop your cloak. So you cannot be staying on gate, waiting for someone to jump through, drop cloak and lock them instantly.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, a
cloak,
bomber-
a bomber can do that. It's got
A bomber can uncloak and lock and fire, whereas if you're like in a recon ship, they can't warp while cloaked if it's the combat one. the you just
The fleet ones can.
yeah, you release the cloak, and you have to wait a few seconds before you can lock something with that. The prototype cloaking device 1 gives you a negative 50% scan resolution bonus, which makes your lock time longer, and a maximum velocity modifier of negative 90%.
While the cloak is active.
Yeah, so, and the prerequisites for that is electronics 4 and cloaking level 1.
I have electronics 4. I can get cloaking 1 real quick.
That prototype is good if you just want to sit in a system and watch.
Or-
I think it'd be
or-
fun
or-
to sit outside the other side of Jita and let everybody try and find me. Blow me up. Get my bounty.
Then there's the improved cloaking device 2. That requires cloaking level 3.
I did it
And
again.
yes.
Did you guys see what I just did? I tried
I
to
was
warp to a
watching.
container because it was yellow. And so here I am talking, and I'm like, why isn't my ship going anywhere?
Gotta notice the symbol over the color.
Yeah, well, I chose the second one down because the first one was a container. The other one was a wreck. Uh-oh. War target. Where are they?
Now he's just in that tank goo. You're in a shuttle.
Yeah.
So the improved cloaking device 2 gives you a negative 75% velocity modifier and a negative 40%. So it's a little better, and it has a 30. They both have like a 30-second reactivation delay after turning it off. And it looks like it says 20-second sensor recalibration time. So you can't do anything for 20 seconds to target. And then you go with the covert ops cloaking device. That's and cloaking 4. And you fit those to like covert ops ships, force recons, stealth bomber, strategic cruiser, blockade runner. That has no velocity penalty. 10 seconds to target if you're not using it on a stealth bomber. 30-second reactivation delay.
There's actually one ship that I know of, Widow, that moves faster when cloaked.
That's the stealth bomber.
Isn't it the same with the force recon ships?
I got no idea. I only care about Kaldari stuff.
The Falcon is a force recon ship, I think.
Warp drive active.
There's quite a few promo blinks on Summer Blink right now.
Quite a few, huh?
A whole bunch of random ships I can't win.
Warp drive active.
I wish I had, back in the day, recorded my bombings. Would have, but back then I didn't know really anything about this.
I'm getting close, almost there.
Warp drive active.
So here's an example of putting buy orders. Mining on this 3-week-old character in the venture, the ISK price people the maximum were buying was like 13 or something. Put it for 13.8. Put it for a month sell time, and in just a couple days it sold for 4 million.
And how much did you pay for it?
Well, this was just Veldspar I was mining. And the highest buy was like 13, so I put it at 13.8. So it sold for just over 4 million. That's the best way to do it, is just to sell slightly higher than the buy and then put it up for a month.
Oh, jump prohibited. Close the gates due to heavy congestion. Shit.
Ha!
Keep spamming.
Well, it's really busy today.
It's always busy. Scammers. Yeah, and scammers.
More scammers.
I call it Scam City.
There I went. Hey, well, let's take a look out here. So too much congestion and they don't let you in, huh? It's the first time I've encountered that.
Only like 2,100 people in local.
Docking permission
Hey,
requested.
I better dock. I got a hostel right here.
Accepted.
Okay, so next episode I'll see if I can buy a cloak and go out and have some fun. I don't know. So okay, that's it for this episode. When I come back, let's see here. For you guys who are watching live, we'll do a drawing, and for everybody watching on YouTube, just have to wait for another episode tomorrow. Take care, everybody, and live people, I'll be right back.